All right, hold on. That's a G, everybody. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8. Musical Monday, Musical Monday. Your face might get damp.
When you're sweating at sketch camp.
Musical Monday. Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Zach and Shay at another venue? What? I won't say which one, because they don't need our advertisement. I'm Zach. And
I'm Shay.
And this is my sweet traveling companion, Caleb on the keys.
And these bunch of teens that you'll never see.
If this is your first time tuning into Musical Monday, this is the show where we review musicals that do not exist. And today's really special because we will be talking about the musical that is directly relatable to the 50-plus minors who are in the room right now. I'm talking, of course, Sketch Camp the Musical. And there's a few important things to remember when you go to Sketch Camp.
Yeah, first rule of sketch camp, don't be sports camp.
You can't do sports. If you can run a 12-minute mile, you're out of here.
You're out. And they can sniff you so fast.
So
They're
easy.
like, that's a strong hand you got there.
Wait a second. That sweat is from physical exercise, not just being nervous.
Your muscles are a little too big for this line of work. And where's your fedora?
Your name's not Addie. I don't trust you at all. But this musical all follows this group of friends, this tight-knit group of friends who have a dream when they're going to sketch camp. And their dream is to become forensic scientists.
Yeah, this is a passing hobby that their mom signed them up for.
I thought I was going to go to forensic science camp. Instead, I've got to play Zip Zap Zop with some dude named Kenny.
But boy, can he zop. And that mustache, am I right?
If only this camera had panning capabilities. But this first song is when they first go into sketch camp. Because this group of friends, they're not theater people at all. But they get a taste of all the weird theater creeps immediately. And when I say creeps, I mean charming young adults.
That's right. They're very meta. They don't go a minute without making a musical reference.
Without cracking a stand-up joke?
Without making fun of old guys that came to perform for them.
Or tripping people who play lacrosse in the halls.
Yeah.
In this song called Sketchy Kids. I don't know, Addison. Things look really weird around here.
Everybody's wearing yellow Converse, and it's freaking me out. I'm just wearing my lame Skechers. Does that mean that they'll kick me out?
Back in my hometown, I'm original. I am without sin. But when I came here, I realized I'm only 1 out of 12 Adelines. Sketchy, sketch kids. These are sketchy, sketch kids. Sketchy, sketch kids. And they're really freaking me out.
They're always trying to make jokes in the hallway. I'm just trying to find my keys. I'm so nerded out. When will they let me leave?
I think I just saw a wedding over there, and the next thing that happened, of course, I'm only 16 years old and I'm already struggling with a divorce. Sketchy, sketch kids. These are sketchy, sketch kids. Sketchy, sketch kids. Can't believe we have one more week here.
What are you in for? I'm thinking about flirting with the camp counselor. Would that be way too weird? There's only a 10-year difference.
I don't wanna be inappropriate, and I don't wanna be brash. But that counselor with his big beefy muscles and his perfectly combed mustache. Now we're sketchy, sketch kids. We're both sketchy, sketch kids. I can't believe the thing that we do and we did. We're sketchy, sketch kids. It's so interesting how quickly you'll be like, I'm not a theater kid or whatever, and it's immediately quoting Lin-Manuel Miranda all day.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd be surprised, but it's the one musical that everyone knows, so...
It's topical. It's only 7 years old.
Every kid's got a shot.
And they won't throw it away. But these group of kids, they get integrated, and all of a sudden their dreams change because they realize, forensic scientists, I gotta look at dead bodies all the time. I'd rather look at live bodies in an audience laughing at me. And that's when they become addicted to attention.
That's right. And, but someone left their medication behind.
And when we mean someone, we mean
everyone.
Not only are they leaving behind medications, but they're switching up medications only in the story, and no one should do that in real life. But for comedic effect of the story, they're switching stuff up and things are getting kooky.
That's right. Luckily, all of the medications were placebo, so no one was hurt at all in the making of this musical.
There were no federal crimes happening at all. They were all just trading sugar pills.
Yes.
But they didn't know that, and so things were getting kooky.
That's right. One kid's hopped up on what they think is Benadryl.
And one kid is on arsenic. Why was they on arsenic? I don't know.
That was from the Sports Kids band.
Oh, don't get me started on the Sports Kids. I don't want to hear that song anymore. I want to talk about the Sports Kids.
That's right, because it wouldn't be fair if we didn't do a song from their perspective.
And it wouldn't be right to have it be the last song, so it should be the second one.
Yeah.
All about nasty sports kids who think they're better than sketch comedy theater kids.
That's right. And why have they been silent for so long?
Yeah, you get like 3 pages into the script, and we're pretty sure that everybody hates the sport kids. They must be the worst, so we should probably see their side.
Listen, making fun of children is usually not okay. But the second a child plays a sport, fair game.
They'll get beat up on the football field.
Why not off the field?
Yeah.
By adults.
Yeah.
But there's one kid, but here's where the twist comes. One of the theater kids actually has a secret crush on one of the sports kids.
Yeah, that's right.
And we all know the name because we're going to hear it shouted out right now. Mel, of course.
Classic Mel.
Classic Mel choice.
Classic.
Traitor. Betraying her own kind
That's
for
right.
those jocks.
She's supposed to stick with her own kind. Theater kids.
And if theater people in general ever have a saying, it's stick with your own kind.
But luckily, her friend's got a long list of pickup lines that she can use on this beefstick.
And there's 3 in specifically that will be mentioned in the song. Pickup line 1.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're only 10 I see. Pickup line 2.
Are you a library book? Because I'm checking you out.
Are you library book? Because I'm checking you out. And the third most original
Are you
one.
my appendix? Because I want to take you out.
Are you my appendix?
Appendix. You don't need it.
You don't need it. And so, yeah, we see this. Did this just fall out?
Yeah, that would be bad.
Ethan, you had one job.
Thanks, Ethan.
So it's sounding good. Nothing just happened. So we see this duet between the jock and Mel as they're trying to feel each other out with their words, not their hands, with different pickup lines.
Yeah.
In this song, did you drop that? I think it's a pickup line. Sup, little lady? You from Tennessee? 'Cause I'm pretty sure even though you're from Utah, you might be from Tennessee.
This is the first time I've heard you open up your mouth in the past day. And I got to say, I really like to hear you say that pickup line. You messed up the last bit, but you're super fit.
Darn.
So I will forgive it. I don't care if you are stupid.
Let me try again. Hey, are you from Tennessee? 'Cause probably from the South. Hey, are you from Tennessee? 'Cause you got a really pretty mouth.
Hey, I got one for you. Just open up your ears to hear. I hope you get it, even if you don't know how to read. Oh, is that too weird?
Over my head.
Hey, do you want a book? 'Cause I'd like to check you out.
Okay.
Do you have a library card? If you don't, you do now.
Can I bench press this library card? Yeah, it's not really hard. So let me throw you up on the barbell. 'Cause you don't seem heavy though as far as I can tell.
Well, I can't be seen with you. People will get mad because you go on the field and that's supposed to be really bad.
Hey, did you drop that? I think it's a pick-up line. Hey, did you drop that? I think that's a pick-up line. And it would be too forward to say that I really want to make you mine. Hey, did you drop that? I think it's a pick-up line.
Are you my appendix? 'Cause I wanna take you out. Let's meet at the vending machine. 'Cause that's all that we're allowed to go to. Do you got $2?
No,
I don't have allowance.
me neither.
Okay, fine, then put a Bible between us. Let's do a slow dance.
How could you love me? I am so smarty, and yeah, I smell. But once I saw you, I knew I wanted you to be my man.
Hey, did you drop that?
I think it's a pickup line.
Hey, did you drop that?
I think it's a
pickup line.
Add me on Roblox.
My friend wants to throw shoes at you. Disgusting.
Gross.
Disgusting.
I hated even joking about it.
This isn't High School Musical. Why are we flirting with intermingled groups?
Mixing groups? Remember who you are and stay there.
Status quo, baby.
Unfortunately, with every sketch relationship, they all end one way. In a body bag.
Looks like the forensic scientist will be needed after all.
Because the football players mysteriously poisoned, no big loss,
By a secret villain.
because we all know every sketch camp has secret villains.
Yeah, and the sketch kids were so excited to speak in front of a crowd that they almost dropped who the murderer was. But then they remembered and they didn't say
They
it.
all knew who it was, and they all had a hands-in oath that they would never reveal the murderer.
Yeah, they said let's all get locked out of our dorm room on the same night.
Because where's the first place cops are gonna go investigate? Our dorm room.
That's right. And this murder happens in a long, long line to get food.
Other references. But we see this song specifically as the entire sketch camp bonds together with a blood oath to never reveal the identity of the murderer in this song, I'll Never Tell.
What if you get as famous as Adam Sandler? Will you still keep this secret? Do you think you can handle it? Or will you crush under pressure? And will you spill? Because I promise that you know I'm already willing to kill.
Will you keep your mouth shut? Will you never give a confession? Will you never spit this out, even if you're trying to get worthy for a mission?
Will you tell your bishop? If he pushes, will you give it up? He's got a stern brow, so you gotta keep strong, I'll tell you how.
No, I'll never tell.
I'll never tell.
I'd rather go to, you know, I'll never tell. Let's get pen tattoos and reapply it every night. That we swear that we'll always do what's right.
I would do that. We could do it here in my home. But technically we're at BYU. I don't wanna break the honor code.
So we'll never tell. We'll never tell. We'll never tell. I'd rather be eaten alive by 1,000 piranhas in the jungle than utter a single word of this crime.
And I'd rather strangle my wife who was then divorced rather than be forced to share this crushing secret, because I'll never tell.
We'll never tell. We'll keep it under wraps and it'll always be swear. We'll never tell. I would rather have my father look me in the eye and say, "Die, son," then come up and confess to Counselor Bryson.
I'll sign a contract even though I know it's not legally binding, because I'm underage. I found that in my legal findings. Never tell.
We'll never tell. We'll never, 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 we'll never tell. You could be a princess with a shiny tiara. I'll never spill the beans to Kiara.
You can throw my body in the trash binny. I promise that, well, I might tell Kenny. He's just so convincing. And
we just might tell.
I mean, we're only, what, 9?
15? Incredible. Who knew so much drama could take place when you put 50 teens in hotel rooms, basically?
I did.
You did. You knew that. You were you a camp kid growing up?
Never.
You just knew about
Too
it.
poor.
Too poor. Me? Too sporty. Oh, my goodness. Well, speaking of sports, and speaking of the end zone, which is something in sports, which means there's a touchdown, which is typically at the end of the game. Speaking end of the game, it's the end of the show. It's the end of the episode. But we hope what never ends is that you will keep going to sketch camp. That's what we want. All of you listeners, of our thousands of listeners, if you remember anything today, never forget, anything could happen to sketch camp. You could fall in love.
You could have 10 other people with your same name.
You could make a blood oath to never divulge a murder. But the number one thing that happens at sketch camp is you get to see an episode of... Musical Monday! Thanks so much for having us, y'all! All right, hold on.